Good afternoon, folks. This is Mark with Marc's Mobility. We're doing a review today on a Quantum Edge 3 power chair with seat lift, tilt, and electric legs. Good afternoon, folks. This is Mark with Marc's Mobility. We have a pretty chair here. We have a Quantum Edge 3 purple in color. Now the color can be changed, but this power chair only has 11 miles, so it was used less than a week or two. Most people who use their wheelchair all month, they'll do about 25 miles a month if they use it daily. It only has 11 miles, so I would say about 2 weeks of usage. This power chair has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric leg, but the back is not electric, but you do have electric tilt. The back is manual. So this chair has 11 miles. It has 3 electrical functions. We're going to start with the functions right away because I'm sure that's what we all want to see. So this one here, you have to do the function through the joystick. So what you do, you go to the button right here where my finger is, the one you already turned the power on. You're going to keep going forward until you see a picture on your screen of the seat. So I'm going to keep going forward. Now I have a picture of the seat. If you want the tilt, which is the bottom and the back going back, tilting back, you want the bottom cushion and the back cushion on your screen to be yellow. And the way you change the color on the screen, you just keep going sideways until you find where the bottom and the back are yellow. And when they're both yellow, then you take your joystick and go back and you can see the tilt. Now tilt has a lot of good benefits, a lot of medical benefit. It will relieve pressure off your bottom, pressure off your back. You can also just relax in your chair, or if you want to have circulation in your legs. So this is called electric tilt. Now the next thing I'm going to show you the feet. These are electric feet. So I'm going to move the joystick sideways so the legs, the feet are yellow. So I'm moving it till I get there. There we are. And again, push it back and there goes your feet. Now, if you want to see how far you can get your feet up in the air and have some circulation, it's a little extreme, but I want to show it to you anyway. And remember, these chairs are adjustable. If you're 5 feet tall, 6'2", 100 pounds, 295 pounds, we can adjust the frame on these chairs. We can lengthen out the legs out further. We can do all that, folks. So you see how the legs move up still a little bit more. Now that's a little extreme, but folks, you definitely will get circulation in your leg with your feet this high. But I'm going to bring it down just to show you that if you were halfway tilted, you would still have good circulation. So let's just say right here, for example, your legs, your feet are still higher than your body. So I'm going to bring that down and we're going to leave the legs out for now. And the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the back. So I want this to be yellow here. There, nope. Oh, I'm sorry. There's no recline. Folks, I forgot that. I mentioned that earlier. There is no recline. So we have the tilt, we have the legs, but we do have the seat lift. Let me bring the legs down. I went a little bit backward today. Usually we always start with the seat lift. That's the most important part most people want to see. But I'm going to bring the feet down since we already know how that works. We've already seen the tilt. And I'm going to bring the feet down. If you're going to be outside, leave those legs out a little bit like they are right there. Like that. Now I'm going to go to the seat. So on the bottom cushion is yellow. Push it back. And there goes your seat lift. Remember, folks, with the seat lift, you're going to start roughly at 22 inches. That's the standard height for most of these high-end chairs. 22 inches. So if you add 12 inches of seat lift, by the time the seat is all the way up, you'll be at 34 inches high. So there you are right there. And the nice thing about this is, look at this, folks. Even though the seat is elevated, you can still drive this chair. I can't show you how fast it goes, but look at this. You can still drive this chair at a decent speed with the seat elevated, okay? Let's look at the base now since we're here. So this is the base of this chair. This is called a mid-wheel drive. What that means, your drive wheels, your motor wheels are in the middle. Now they may not be exactly between these two wheels, but this is considered a mid-wheel drive. Mid-wheel drive have the best turning radius and they have some of the best suspension, okay? So because it's a mid-wheel drive, you're always going to have a caster wheel on the ground in front and a caster wheel on the ground in the back to keep that stability. And as you can see the suspension when I push back. You can see the suspension. These tires, folks, are solid tires. There's no air in the front, back, or the drive tire. These are 14-inch tires. They're not going to mark your floor. You have anchor points to secure your chair if you're going to transport it in your van or behind your car. And remember, this chair weighs, it tells you right here, 427 pounds. So you have to have a special lift if you're going to put it behind your car. Okay, you can't use any 300-pound, 350-pound lift. This chair will damage your lift. So give us a call if you're looking for a lift for this chair here. But you do have anchor points all the way around. There's 2 on this side, 2 on the opposite side. You have a motor for each wheel. So you have a motor for this side, a motor for the other side. This motor, folks, is directly connected to the wheel. There's no chain, no belts, no noise, no maintenance. Very nice. So directly connected to the wheel. Now, of course, if I want to push this chair, you can see it weighs 427 pounds. You can see it's in gear. But if you had to push it, hopefully the seat would be down. But even if the seat is up, all you have to do, anytime you have an electric wheelchair and you want to push it, make sure, first of all, the power is off, because these are electric motors. You want no resistance in your motor. Power's off, and it's real simple. Look for that yellow handle, push it down, and there you go. You have to do both motors unless you want to go in a circle. So both motors in neutral, and then you can roll it around. It's not that hard to roll around. It is 427 pounds, but it rolls pretty easily. When you're done, even if it's not working, put your motor back in gear, okay? So this is the armature for the seat lift. You can see the actuator right here for the seat lift. I want to show you one more thing about this chair while we have the seat elevated. This chair has a great suspension. If you look at the front right here, you see that huge shock right here? That's for this fork right here. And the same shock on this side for this fork. And you have the same shock in the back. Now this shock contains both of these wheels in the back, and they're independent suspension. If I raise this side, you can see the other side stays on the ground. So they're both independent suspension with that one shock in the back, okay? So let's bring the seat back down. So I'm gonna go back to my setting, go back to the seat lift, push the button down. As the seat's going down, let me talk to you about this part right here. This is called a swing away joystick. This enables you to get close to a dining table without hitting your joystick, okay? It's very nice to have. On this one, we have a cup holder on this side, and you can put the cup holder on this side and you can put the joystick on the left side if you're left-handed with no problem at all. So this is called a swing away joystick. As you can see, the arms do flip up, okay? This chair is one of the few chairs I've seen in a while that has elbow pads. So if you tilt your seat back and you have your arm's not going to come off because you have the support for the elbow on this chair. It has that already. I'm going to put it back in drive. The seat on this chair is 20 by 20, but it really doesn't matter because when you buy this chair from us, we will size it. So as I said, you can give us your height, your weight. We have a chart. We will make sure the seat, the depth, everything is exactly what you need for this chair. We have a safety belt right here, and you have a super large headrest on this one. You can see the headrest on this one. It's very contoured. So if you look at the headrest, as you can see, there's several adjustments all the way around. You can have it go. This is not like a car. You'll be able to get this to your head wherever you want it, okay? And you can see the depth of this headrest. This is an extra large headrest. So a lot of times they're only about 60% of this side, but this is an extra large for this chair. The back cushion on this chair is a memory foam cushion. If you push in it, you can see the memory foam holding back. Now remember I said to you earlier, this chair will turn in its own length. So if I bring this chair here and I can turn without moving. Now if you're in the house, you're going to want to have these legs all the way in because you're going to want to have the best turning radius. So look at this. I can stay here all day long, no matter what side I turn. You can see the wheels I was telling you about earlier. They'll swivel to keep the chair in the same position. And you see how noisy this chair is, correct? You can hear me, but you can't hear the chair. Okay? Now, I think the back, one more thing about the back. This is a manual back, okay? What that means is this back always stays here, but if you want this back section to be reclined more forward or back, it's a one-time adjustment. You would pull this purple cover out, and there's a piston here with a handle on it. You just push the handle and bring the back to where you want it. When you have it where you want it, you let the piston go, and it'll sit there and put the cover back on. So right now we have it at a standard, maybe 5–10% degree, but if you want more, just pull the cover, push the lever down, and bring it to wherever position you want, okay? Since it's not an electric back. Now when you charge the batteries in this chair, you'll take your battery charger. It'll come with the chair. This may not be the one for this chair, but it pretty much looks like it. You plug it there, and as soon as your light goes from orange to green, green means it's full, okay? The charger will still be lit up, but it won't be charging no more. So you're not going to overcharge your battery. These are smart chargers. Now, there's two batteries in this chair. They're 55 amp batteries. They come out from the front. So they come out right from the front. So you have to have the seat tilted or elevated to be able to get that cover off the front to change your batteries. Again, if you have a chair with dead batteries in your home right now and you're looking at this video, we have batteries here and we have a way to show you how to get your batteries out. So give us a call if you need battery, because we also have batteries here. So again, let's do a quick recap on this chair. Quantum Edge 3 power chair by Pride Mobility. The latest in technology, great power chair. This is considered a high-end rehab power chair. This chair has 11 miles, so it's hardly ever used. It has the 12-inch seat lift, the electric tilt, the electric feet, and remember, the back is manual, okay? You have a swing away joystick, you have a flip up arm, you have a safety belt, drain cup holder. You also have right here, I forgot to mention almost, right here you have headlights and tail lights. So you can see the tail lights in the back, they were probably on earlier. There's your tail lights, and there's your headlights in the front. And the button is hidden right here. It's inside, right where my finger is, on, off. So your button is right below here, okay? So it, as I said, it has tilt, electric legs, 12-inch seat lift, swing away joystick. It's got the flip up arm, the extra large joystick, the extra large headrest, solid tires, anchor point, and it's got that famous suspension because this chair weighs 427 pounds. Because of the weight of the chair, and you put another 200-pound person, with that suspension, you're going to get a smooth ride outside and inside your home. So if you're looking for a nice chair and you're looking for something with a seat lift, and you're looking for something with electric tilt and legs, I would highly recommend this one. So this one also goes 6.2 miles an hour. They're not all accurate. Some could go 5.9, 6, 6.1. This one goes 6.2. if it's really flat. And as you notice here, when I stop, watch, it has built-in brakes in the motor. These are electromagnetic brakes, so they stop automatically. You can also use the joystick as a gas pedal, just like you have in your car. If I just push it a little bit, it barely moves. Or I can push it all the way and be able to go up to 5-6 miles an hour, okay? Or 6.2 miles an hour. We're gonna take it for a spin. As you can see how well it turns. And we're gonna go in the grass and see if it does well in the grass. No problem in the grass. So this chair right here has no problem in the grass as long as you have a nice yard and your grass is not too bumpy and you have a nice bottom. Sandy yard and wet grass or mushy grass is not good for these chairs. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to elevate the seat past it. I'm going to elevate the seat so you can see me driving the chair with the seat elevated. And when you're driving this chair with the seat elevated, I recommend only on flat sidewalk or inside your house. They're very expensive chairs. We do need to take care of these chairs. So the seat is elevated. A nice thing about the seat elevation, you can be driving with someone and you'll be talking to them eye level. Or in the house, if you're in the house and you go to your kitchen, you'll be able to get to the side of your counter. Now you go away from your joystick, so you would come to your sink, not forward, sideways, because you can do your dishes this way. If you're doing your dishes this way, it's going to be a lot harder. This way, you can grab stuff off the third cabinet, second cabinet. So there's a lot of advantages of the seat lifts. So this chair will drive about, well, let's just see how fast it drives with the seat lift. Probably about 3 or 4 miles an hour. Now this one drives 2 miles an hour with the seat lift. So the nice thing about these is you can still move in your kitchen with the seat lift. and all that. And actually this chair drives faster than that with the seat lift. We just have to replace the batteries. The batteries are weak. It should go about 3 or 4 miles an hour. So if you're looking for a nice chair, fully loaded with 11 miles, purple in color with seat lift, tilt, recline, headlights, tail lights, anchor point, solid tires, suspension, swing away joystick, safety belt that I'm sitting on, drink cup holder, flip up arm, give us a call. This one is ready to go also. Hi, I'm Mark.
And my name is Alex. We're co-owners of Marc's Mobility.
I started this company in 1995.
We sell many products, not just what you see in this video. If you have any questions or concerns, please call us at the number below at 800-677-6293. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.